Machete Order is a way to watch Star Wars that recontextualizes Darth Vader's story, but there's some big problems with it. Skipping The Phantom Menace is criminal and it completely ignores anything made by Disney. Some of you are fine with that, I'm not. So let's do this one more time. Here's a new order accounting for all 11 Star Wars movies. Rogue One, A New Hope, The Empire Strikes Back, The Phantom Menace, Attack of the Clones, Revenge of the Sith, Solo, Return of the Jedi, The Force Awakens, The Last Jedi, and The Rise of Skywalker. If you're doing a rewatch, the best way to start is Rogue One and A New Hope back to back. Same day if you can swing it. This is awesome. Next up, you're going to watch Empire to learn about Darth Vader. And once you're done, you're going to loop back around to The Phantom Menace. Don't listen to any of the haters. They're old and boring. This movie's critical. Not only that, it's a ton of fun. It's got pod racing, Duel of the Fates, Qui-Gon Jinn for Christ's sake. It's great. Watch it. Continue right along with Attack of the Clones. I'll allow negativity toward this movie. It's not all bad, but it's not my favorite. Don't be weird about it. We're all different people. If you're super dedicated, this is where you would slip in the Clone Wars movie and the entire animated show. Godspeed. You've got a lot of TV ahead of you. Next, you got Revenge of the Sith to finish up the transformation into Darth Vader. And then right after that, you're watching Solo. This movie's great, by the way. Adding an After the Jedi Purge means that you get to see what happened to Chewbacca after Revenge of the Sith. It also kicks off what I consider to be a really great Han Solo mini saga. We get to see how he got into smuggling and then how he would go on to owe money to Jabba the Hutt. Right here's a good place to throw in Rebels and then Obi-Wan Kenobi if you're feeling spicy. You'll watch Return of the Jedi next, where we jump right into saving Han from Jabba's palace. He comes into his own as a hero and then he starts a life with Leia. Next up is The Force Awakens. You've seen 2 movies following Han Solo's path and now you get to see him as a father. We know what it took for him to get here and how it shaped one of the best characters in the series, Kylo Ren. Han's death in the movie wraps up his saga and it's time to move on to The Last Jedi. This is a great movie that unfortunately has a few problems. It's incredibly divisive and I know that, but I happen to really enjoy it. Now it's time to wrap up the whole saga with The Rise of Skywalker. You're free to like this movie if you want. I don't particularly, but that's okay. Now, in the spirit of Machete Order, I am supposed to name it, and I'm supposed to name it after myself. That's what the original guy did. It was named after his website, No Machete Juggling. It's not about hacking the Phantom Menace off of the machete. So kings and queens and in-betweens, I present to you the Fantasticut.